Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sally Rafiat. If you are a returning subscriber, I love you so much. But if you are new here, my name is Sally Rafiat Adeshewa. This is a YouTube platform where every content is what is rich. So on today's episode, we'll be talking about solar. When I say solar, somebody saying it's what we know. We know you know it, but then there are some certain things that you don't know in solar. Even me, I'm still learning. But first, before we go into the details, I want you guys to get this book, Citadel of the Believer. It is very, very essential as a Muslim. It's supposed to be like a pocket book for you. If you're a Muslim and you don't have Citadel of the Believer, what are you doing? But if you don't have Citadel of the Believer, you can have Isn't Muslim on your phone. Download it. It's on the App Store or Play Store, whatever you're using. Download it. It's on the phone. So guys, let's get into the video. So on today's episode, we'll be talking about solar. How do we observe solar? Some people say that I've observed it. I know what to do. She be just do Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Not like that. There are some things that you don't know. Let me gist you. There are some certain things we as Muslims need to understand first before we begin to pray. Firstly, let's know that we have to be in the state of tahara, which means purity. We have to purify ourselves first. Then after we have purified ourselves, the next thing we need to do is wudu. And our wudu can be of two types. We have tayammum and we have the water ablution. Tayammum is the sand ablution, while the other one is the water ablution. Then when our wudu is checked, the next thing to do is have your intentions right. Your intentions can be said aloud if you want, or your intentions can be said in your head if you want. So the first step is the takbiratul ihram, which is the Allahu Akbar. After the takbiratul ihram, your right hand is placed over your left hand, but as a man, it will be on the abdomen, but as a woman, it will be placed rightly on your chest. Saying Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika wa tabaraka ismuka wa tahala jaduka wa la ilaha gairuka. Then afterwards, we say A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Then we recite our Suratul Fatiha and then another surah of our choice. It can be 3 short ayahs or a very long ayah. And in this process, make sure your eyes are glued to the ground. You don't look elsewhere. Make your eyes on the ground. The next stage is saying Allahu Akbar. Then you go to your ruku. Make sure your right hand and your left hand are placed directly on your knees. And then your back is as straight as my palm, like this. Your back is as straight like this, and your 2 palms are on your knees. After your hands and back are rightly placed, what you need to do is say Subhan Rabbiyal Azim, Subhan Rabbiyal Azim, Subhan Rabbiyal Azim 3 times. Then afterwards, you say Subuhun Khudusun Rabbul Malaikatul Waro. Then you say Sami Allahu liman hamidan. Then in the process of you rising back up, Alam Rabbana walakal hamd. Then at that moment you say Hamdan kathiran tayyiban mubarakan fi. After saying that, you say Allahu Akbar, then you go straight to your sujood. When you get to your sujood, your 2 palms, your nose, your forehead, your toes must be touching the ground and they must be facing front, facing the Qibla. And then when they are rightly placed, you can now say Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la 3 times, and then you say Subuhun Khudusun Rabbul Malaikatul Waro. These are voluntary recitation, but then you can say it. And then you rise up from your sujood. After rising from your first sujood, while sitting down, you are sitting on your left foot, your right foot is standing upright, and then you are placing your 2 palms on your knee. After that is being done, you say Rabbi Gfirli, and then you go back to your second sujood by repeating the same recitation you recited in your first sujood. So, and then you rise up. If you are not standing up, then you are going back on your knee for your final tashahud. And if it is your final tashahud that you are doing, your tashahud goes like this: Attahiyatu lillah wa salawatu wa tayyiba, assalamu alayka ayyuhan nabiyyu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, assalamu alayna wa ala ibadillahi solihin. And then you say ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. And then you pray for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam by saying Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim fil alamina innaka Hamidum Majid wa barik ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim fil alamin innaka Hamidum Majid. If that has been said, the next thing you will do is pray against Masih Dajjal. What you will say is Allahumma inni ashabul khabr wa min ashabu jahannam wa min fitnati limayah wa mamat wa min fitnati Masih Dajjal. Then when you are done with that, the next thing you are going to do is Salama. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah to your right, then Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah to your left. And once you are done with that, congratulations, you have finished your solah. So, and some of us that we did not understand this before, and I think you guys have picked some things that you've not been doing. And if you have been doing it, congratulations to us. And I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from us as an act of ibadah. And inshallah, make us among those who will enter Al Jannah to Firdaus. Thank you guys for sticking around. And make sure you like, subscribe, comment on our channel. Make sure you share this content. If you find it useful, share it to other Muslims, and may Allah reward you as you do so. I still remain Sally Rifet Adeshawa. Bye.
لأنك الله لا خوف ولا قلق